Hope you find this entertaining. Anyways, you came here for a rap battle, not boring shit. This is Baron Zemo versus Lord Farquaad. Sorry, Farquaad. I'm real funny. By Marvel versus anything, rap battles. I picked this one because it had Baron Zemo and Lord Farquaad in it. Don't want to go. Anyways, I'm eating caramel M&Ms. Anyway, so the link to the original video as well as Marvel vs. Anything's channel will be linked in the description. Go ahead and watch it for yourself. Let's get started. I'll try to break this down as best as I can. Comment if I miss anything. Tell me how stupid I am. Oh, okay.
I'm delighted it's your presence I'd be graced with. I was fretting that my invitation would be wasted. So pour yourself a glass, have a taste, make it last. It's a game of wits and traps, you're now playing is my favorite. Fuzzy time being, I'm acting cordial towards thee. I'll undercut you more so if you're short with me. You see, you're deformed and I am shortlings. The lollipop guild is only where you hold authority. And who but court but see I'll steal any kitty. My grievance is so deep, for a peeve is no princess. And no lady's feeling in your heart must take any damsel you gain as a far away. You're not a king, just some impure filth. And so when I raise my sword, royal blood won't be spilled. Gone with your ilk, and my plan had been laid. But you're no king to check if you have no mate.
Mirror, mirror, please!
Okay. Solid verse, but most of it was short jokes. Like he said, he had two lines specifically that were about his height, and I'm fine with that, but it's fine.
I'm delighted.
I'm delighted it's your presence.
Your presence I'd be graced with. I was
fretting that my invitation would be wasted. I was invited here to this rock butthole, and I was fretting that my invitation would be wasted. But now I have you to make fun of because you're a little bitch, you little shorty.
Fretting that my invitation would be wasted. So pour yourself a
glass,
have a taste, make it last. It's a game of wits and
because the game of wits and traps you're now playing is my favorite. Baron Zemo likes traps. He really likes setting up traps. He's like the Fred Flint. No, not Fred Flintstone. He's like the Fred from Scooby-Doo version of Marvel, I guess.
Wits and traps you're now playing is my favorite. Fuzzy time being.
For the time being, I'm acting cordial towards thee.
I'm acting cordial towards thee. I'll undercut you.
I'll undercut you more so if you're.
More so if you're short with me.
Reference to Lord Farquaad's height. Lord Farquaad is like 4 feet tall.
You see,
you're deformed and I am shortling. See, you're a midget and I laugh at that shit, bro.
Deformed and I am shortlings. The lollipop.
The lollipop guild is only where you'd hold authority. Lollipop guild, you get that one. That's just. I don't know if the Lollipop Guild's an actual thing, I'm not sure.
Guild is only where you hold authority, and who would court with thee or steal?
And who would court with thee or steal any kisses? Who would marry you? Who likes you? Who would go out of their way to love you?
Steal any kisses? My grievance is so
deep for a P with no princess, calling him a P, again, another reference to his height. That makes 3 lines, actually.
Deep for a
princess. He doesn't have a princess, he has no one to love.
Is no princess and no ladies feeling.
That no lady's feeling and your heart must ache. No lady returns your feelings, you know.
And your heart must ache. Any damsel
you gain ends up far, far away. Reference to Fiona, which is here. Far, far away is the land that all of the fairy tale characters live in Shrek and other movies.
Ends up far, far away. You're not a king.
You're not a king, just some impure filth. Lord Farquaad's not a king, he's just a lord. So he's technically not royalty. But then at the same time, neither is Baron Zemo. He's not actually royalty.
Just some impure filth, and so when I raise my sword,
royal blood won't be spilt. Royal blood is capitalized. Don't get that one yet. I don't get that one at all, actually. When I raise my sword, royal blood will not be spilt. When I slice the fuck out of you, I will live happily knowing royal blood has not been spilt. You're not a king. You're not a prince. You're a lord.
Royal blood won't be spilled. Gone with your real.
Gone with your ilk, and my plan had been laid. What is ilk? Hold on, I gotta look this up. Okay, looked it up. Apparently, it's just the type of person you don't care for. So, I don't know. Gone with your ilk. I think he's saying, make me care about you. And my plan had been laid.
And my plan had been laid, but you're no king to check.
You're no king to check if you have no mate. Checkmate like in chess. And you're no king to check. Who cares about you? You don't have a wife.
If you have no mate.
Mirror, mirror, please, give me a real hottie. Yikes, not a Nazi, or at least he's got a hobby. I could bear a ceremony, not for very long, and the condition no kisses and the veil stays on. So let me know if you ever get the throne. Otherwise, I wouldn't even use you as a stepping stone. Now let's move along, I have other spots to be. Torturing monstrosities.
You can grab the beat after you know, Heinrich.
Helmet's father, his highness? Why yes, it would seem so.
Well, he married Heinrich.
No, that's quite sick.
Yep.
Really, his own father, Heinrich Zemo?
Heinrich Zemo.
I guess that's how the cookie crumbles, though. You go on strike from your own movie like a true thunderbolt. So no more divorces, rebuttals. Here's a second chance. I'll see you at a wedding since I know you love to dance.
Famous your.
Okay, Lord Farquaad's winning. Okay. Mirror, mirror, please give me a real hottie. In the movie, Farquaad uses the mirror to find a princess that he can marry.
Mirror, please, give me a real hottie. Yikes, not a Nazi.
Yikes, not a Nazi. Baron Zemo's a Nazi. He has a fucked up face, too.
Or at least he's got a hobby.
At least he's got a hobby. Shut up.
I could bear a ceremony.
I can bear a ceremony not for very long. Is he talking about marrying him?
Not for very long, and the condition no kiss.
No kisses and the veil stays on. Yeah, that speaks for itself.
And the veil stays on. So let me know if you ever
Let me know if you ever get the throne.
get the throne. Otherwise, I wouldn't even use you as a stepping stone. Now,
Otherwise, I wouldn't even use you as a stepping stone. That's a sell. It's a sell. Why do they both mention this? They're both not royalty. They're not royalty. I'm pretty sure Baron Zemo's not royalty. He's not a king. He's not a prince. Lord Farquaad isn't a king. He's not a prince.
now let's move along.
Now let's move along. I have other spots to be. I have somewhere else to be.
I have other spots to be. Torturing
monstrosities. He tortures the fairy tale creatures.
monstrosities.
Don't come drop the beat.
Don't
come drop button.
you know.
Heinrich Zemo is an actual king, so I guess that'll make Baron Zemo prince, I guess. I hate talking about it.
Helmet's father, his highness?
Helmet Zemo. Wait. Yeah, Helmet Zemo is Baron Zemo's real name, I believe. Yeah, he's royalty, I guess.
Highness? Why, yes, it would seem so.
Well, he married Heinrich.
Well, he married Heinrich. Yeah, Baron Zemo married his own dad so he could get closer to the throne.
No, that's quite sick. Really, his own father, Heinrich Zemo?
Heinrich Zemo.
I guess that's how the cookie crumbles, though.
I guess that's how the cookie crumbles, though. Gingy, he's a cookie.
You go on strike from your own
You go on strike from your movie like a true thunderbolt. I'm good, though.
movie like a true thunderbolt. So no more divorces, rebuttal.
So no more divorces, rebuttals. Here's a second chance.
Here's a second chance. I'll see you at a wedding.
Baron Zemo dance.
Since I know you love to dance.
Favors your attempts at flirtation. I shall not be swayed when every reference you make is more dated. And while I am gracious, you bask in my greatness. You claim glances a mirror for that self-stimulation. Call me your highness, I burn my high horse. With your low height, you need a stool to even ride yours. So you wish to stride forth beside me forever? A dragon did stomach you, but Hydra would never.
I know you envy me.
Ooh, that was cool as fuck. That was cool as fuck. I like that. I like that one. That was pretty good. He's still fucking winning. Away with your attempts at flirtation.
With your attempts at
Even though it's weird that he's a lonely fucker who likes compliments.
flirtation, I shall not be swayed with every
Shall not be swayed, and every reference you make is more dated. Yeah.
reference you make is more dated. And while I am gracious,
And while I am gracious, you'd bask in my greatness.
you bask in my greatness. You glance in the mirror.
You glance in the mirror for that self-stimulation. It's kind of like a Patrick Bateman thing where he gets turned on by himself, I guess. There's also a scene where he's looking at women in the mirror while he's in the bed, and he's just kind of staring at it. And it's supposed to be an adult joke where he's like masturbating.
Mirror for that self-stimulation. Call me your
But call me your highness. I've earned my high horse, which he kind of did, except for the marrying his father and being a Nazi part.
highness. I burn my high horse with your low height.
With your low height, you need a stool to even ride yours. Again, another.
You need a stool to even ride yours. So you wish to stride
So you wish to stride forth and beside me.
forth beside me forever? A dragon.
A dragon did stomach you, but Hydra would never. That's a great fucking bar, even though Farquaad is killing him already. Dragon is a reference to the dragon from Shrek that ate him and killed him. Hydra is a dragon with multiple heads and long neck. Hydra is also the Nazi organization that Baron Zemo was part of.
Dragon did stomach you, but Hydra would never.
I know you envy me, cause I'm awesome. Something you pretend to be. You're small, said the freak. I don't need Thelonious. Your mirror's broken plentifully. Ugh, you're hideous. I got that short king energy. For your daddy's sake, I will factually state every tactic you make, every trap that you break makes him laugh in his grave. Removing this brat from his family, a sacrifice that he would make.
Yeah, I figured that was Snake Bite. I don't know who was. Bel Benico. Okay. I know you envy me.
Cause I'm awesome.
Because I'm awesome. Something you pretend to be. That's just a bar right there.
Something you pretend to be. You're small, said the
You're small, said the freak. You calling me small. You calling me the freak. Look at you. You're a Nazi. You married your own father. You got a fucked up face. You wear a fucking sock over your head, bitch. Fuck off.
freak. I don't need Thelonious.
I don't need Thelonious. Your mirror's broken plentifully. I'm sad we haven't gotten another Thelonious of this. Thelonious is the executioner for Lord Farquaad. He hasn't executed anyone. To threaten the mirror, the magic mirror, that's alive for some reason. Thelonious grabs like a hand mirror and punches it, and it breaks. Your mirror's broken plentifully. The way you view yourself is already fucked up. That's what he's saying.
Your mirror's broken plentifully. Ugh, you're hideous.
Oh, you're hideous. Which, yeah, you can see. I got that short king energy. People are now getting attracted to short people, even though tall people are apparently were attractive before. I'm 6 feet tall and I'm 16. Is that weird? Is that weird at all?
I got that short king energy. For your daddy's sake.
For your daddy's sake, I will
factually state every tactic you
make, every trap that you break. He breaks his traps a lot.
make. Every trap that you break makes him laugh.
Makes him laugh in his grave. This one just, yeah.
In his grave, removing this brat from his family.
Removing this brat from the family.
A sacrifice that he would make.
A sacrifice that he would make. Well, that one's... There's not much to break down, actually. Surprisingly, this video's only like 15 minutes long. Anyways, that was Baron Zemo versus Lord Farquaad. I enjoyed this a lot. It's I like it. I like it. I'm already subscribed. Make sure you do the same to Marvel vs. Anything Round Battles. Uh, Again, the original video as well as this their channel will be linked in the description. Go subscribe to them, comment, like, all that good stuff. That being said,